من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستهديه ونستغفره ونتوب إليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهديه الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم وفقنا لما تحبه وترضاه يا أرحم الراحمين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah ta'ala, going back to our previous dars, just to refresh our mind to today's dars, inshallah. We started dars with a few qawaid. We start with at-tawheed, come down to the niyyah, which is intention, come down to the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. By the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we says that we quote from our scholars then that condition for our deed to be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a servant of Allah, three things must be applied to your ibadah. First one, you have to be a person with a tawheed. Free yourself from any kind of the shirk. Like our Prophet Ibrahim free himself alayhi salatu wassalam from his people when he came clear to him that they will not do what Allah asked them to do. He says, Inni bari'un minkum. Indeed, I'm free from you and what you are doing. Doing the ibadah based upon the shirk is negative. And the second, your intention must be good. Intention must be good. Not showing up with your worship. Not waiting from the prize, any kind of the prize. Accept the reward of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You do it for Allah and you want a reward for Him only, not anything else. And the third one, the ibadah that you are doing, it has to match the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. These are the three conditions applies to every single ibadah, worship that we do in our daily life. That we do in our daily life. We have to work in these three things Otherwise, our ibadahs will turn to be a negative. Before we go to the yesterday dars, which is a suhoor, let me just take one example, and a famous example for you to understand. If someone is free from the shirk, and this person, his intention is to do only for Allah. But the third condition, which is ibadah, worship, that is doing to get close to Allah or to have the place of Allah and His forgiveness, you have to match the sunnah, the tradition of Prophet Muhammad. Take example to the birth of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as you know, we call al-Mawlud. I think all of you Mawlud. It is not a sunnah of our Nabi to celebrate his Mawlud. Your intention may be good, I'm doing for Allah, for the love of prophets, but it does not match with the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The love of him is to do what he asks that Allah said to do, and leave what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks you to stay away from. He said, "Khuzu anni manasikakum." Take your ibadah from me. I am an example for you to do your ibadah. We're now going through the story of the Mawlud, but it is an innovation for deen, it is a bid'ah for deen. So anything you do in is negative because your ibadah does not match the tradition of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We ask Allah to guide us. We go back to suhoor. Yesterday we were talking about the suhoor. Suhoor is the meal that you eat early in the morning. If you intend to fast in the morning, you wake up in the morning before Fajr time, the meal that we eat, that's the suhoor. You get prepared for fasting. Yesterday we talked about it. And going back to the last two hadiths we wrapped on last night, about the value of eating the suhoor in the morning. The first hadith from Ibn Umar, Abdullah ibn Umar. It is a companion, Sahabi, and his father also is a Sahabi. May Allah be pleased with both of them. Says that the messenger of Allah, may Allah be pleased with him, says, Inna Allah, indeed, Allahu wa malaikatuhu. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu. Allah and His angels. Yusalluna. They pray. Alal mutasahhirin. On those who eat the suhoor in the morning. If you are eating suhoor in the morning, your intention might be, I want to eat something because I won't be able to eat and drink. So this is the best time that I have to eat something to get stronger so that I don't get hungry or thirsty or to get tired at the daytime. But the value of this small meal is far behind that. What is it? Allah and His angel, they praying on you. The prayer of Allah is to give you a mercy. The prayer of the malaika is to ask Allah to forgive you. Is to ask Allah to forgive you. Look, you're going to eat for 5-10 minutes. But in this 5-10 minutes, look how much blessing that you're going to get. Do you know how many malaika out there? Only Allah knows. Only Allah knows. They're all going to ask Allah to forgive you because of this time, the meat that you are eating. You feeding yourself. Based upon that, Allah is going to send you a blessing. It is good that we try our best to wake up early in the morning to eat suhoor. Even you can't, just a little water. The intention that you have to get a blessing, you're going to get it, inshallah. The second hadith showing us to the value of the suhoor, narrated from Sulaiman, may Allah be pleased with him, says, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says that al-barakah, the blessing that we are looking for day and night, say the blessing is in the three things, fil jama'a, wa fil tharidi, wa fil suhuri, wa shahid huna as-suhur. The point in this hadith is as-suhur. Blessing is in the three things if you are looking for. The point in his hadith, the word we are looking for is as-suhur, that the blessing is in the suhur. And this hadith is authentic from the book of Imam al-Tabarani called Al-Kabir, and Shaykhuna Imam al-Albani sahahahu, that is authentic. May Allah have a mercy on all of them. Now, it is also the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, by the time you eat the suhoor, to eat a date, tomorrow, few dates. If you can eat only the date, is good. But even not, you're going to eat your rice. If you can take few dates, eat it before you eat your rice, is good. You are trying to get the sunnah of eating date for suhoor. That was the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Abu Huraira says, radiallahu anhu, that the Prophet, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Na'am, sahurul mu'min at-tamru. That the Prophet said, yes, suhoor of a believer is a date, tamar. That the suhoor of a mu'min is a date. That doesn't mean that if you don't have a date, or you don't want it, or you don't want to eat suhoor from it, it's okay. You can eat your food. But if you can take even one date, according to this hadith, try to get the blessing of that and eat it, you will get that. And also eating date, is from his tradition again, every morning to eat few days before you eat anything. Few days before you eat anything. It is a medicine for you. But not only that, it's a long story, we won't go there. But not only that, it protects you from every black magic. Just this date. To eat few of it in the morning, as Prophet ﷺ used to do, every day in the morning, he eat a date first. It's not only good for your health, but it keeps shaitan away from you. And it protects you from every voodoo or magic that they will send to you. Those dates will protect you from that. You won't believe it how. Dates protect you from that. So let's try. What we're trying to say here, if you heard that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, let's do this one is the sunnah, don't try to go behind, just do it. It's for your good. Because if you leave it, you're going to do what? If there's no sunnah, there's a what? There's a bid'ah. There's no terror. Allah create everything to except Him, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wahid. Ahad. So if you take something out, it's like a plate, a bowl you have it. It can never be empty. Something must be inside. So if you don't put tawheed in that bowl, you're going to put a shirk. If you don't put a sunnah, you're going to put what? You're going to put the opposite of the sunnah, which is a bid'ah. If you don't put Allah, you're going to put a shaitan. So you make sure you put the right thing inside. Now, the timing of suhoor, quickly, is just before the Fajr. Now, let's say, okay, now I understand. I'm gonna start eating the suhoor. Hey, it does not mean when I get home at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning and Fajr is always 4 o'clock, I eat my meal by 2 or 1 o'clock to say, okay, now I eat the suhoor. No, you didn't eat the suhoor, you eat the dinner. That's not a suhoor. No. Even to say, no, it's 2 o'clock, let me just eat it, even I'm not going to sleep, or no, I'm going to sleep, I wake up to go to Fajr, you eat the dinner. That's not a suhoor. Suhoor is just few minutes just before the Fajr time. Qubayla Fajr. Allah says, Kulu washrabu hatta yatabayyana lakumul khaytul abyadi min al khaytil aswadi min al fajr. That's the time, Qubayla al Fajr. The time that the white robe and the black robe, you can differentiate between them. That's the time of the Fajr. And the Fajr is two. Hunaka Fajr Kazib or Hunaka Fajr Sadiq. In here, it's difficult to know these two. The true Fajr and the fake Fajr. There's a two Fajr every day. Fake one and the true one. Sometimes when we back home, the places that we don't have a light and the thing, and you can see the sky clearly, you will know the difference. There's a time at the night when you look at the east, you will see, when you look at it, you see like it's morning ready, but it's not. That light or brightness going to be covered again. It's still a night. But the second one that you're going to say a while after that Fajr Sadiq. So, Kulu washrabu, it means to da Fajr. Qubayla Fajr. So, even you eat at the midnight, meaning or in your intention that's your suhoor, that's not your suhoor. If you can before the Fajr, just few minutes, you already ate, you don't want to eat, it's okay. Just wake up, few minutes before the Fajr time, drink a little bit of water or take one date and eat it. You got the blessing and the reward of the suhoor. This is what is recommended. Right? Now, there's another thing that it is, as we said last time, you have to know the society. Sometimes it's good to know the community or the society that you are talking to. Even individually, the person that you're going to face and talk, you have to know the person. And as Ali said, radiallahu ta'ala anhu, that we have to speak to the people according to their level. If you take your child 7 years to the school, you should start, let's say 5 years, you should start from a pre-K, right? Okay, now, if you have to start a pre-K, you went there, the 5-year boy, the teacher said, and the principal, it's okay. Let's put him in 7th grade. They want to put the 5 years in the 7th grade. Come on. It's a waste of time. Right? Or someone don't deserve to be a place, you put him there, as the Prophet ﷺ said, Fantazir sa'a. Fantazir sa'a. Which means you only have to wait for the destroy of this thing. You will not get any good from it. Someone have a driver license, a regular driver license, right? You went somewhere. You went somewhere to get your merchandise. And every one of you put in the truck and you pay a truck driver to drive for you. Guessing what? In one of the rest area, let's say the truck driver gets sick or something happened, he can't drive no more. Me, with my regular license, I don't know nothing about the truck. I said, okay, let's go, I have a license. You guys say it's okay, you jump in. Now, do you want your merchandise to arrive? No, because you know that I don't know, you take me to put him there. Is an accident killing myself and doing something else. So, in here, when azan, what I'm trying to say here, when azan is called, and you still have your meal in your hand, trying to eat. Let's say you put your food in the microwave, right? You take it out, very hot, and very good food. Madam prepared this food, good. Now you sit down, you put your spoon in, as-salatu khayrun minan nawm. What do you do? I'm asking you now. What do? You leave the food, or you continue to eat it? Or you have water, you open the water, you have water, this is as-salatu khayrun minan nawm. What do you do? No. What do you do in that case? You eat that food, or the drink that you have in your mouth is as-salatu khayrun minan nawm. You continue to eat it or not? I'm asking you.
Stop.
Huh?
No, stop.
No, let's go one by one.
Stop.
You stop?
Yeah. Stop.
You stop? Okay. Abdurrahman, no answer.
You continue.
You continue, Mohammed.
Yeah.
What's your dalil?
Because the second azan, then you have to stop.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, that's the second azan.
I'm talking about the second azan. That's a salatu khairu minan nawm. There's no third one there. You need to understand. No, Abdurrahman, Dele, I'll tell you follow.
The one is in your mouth, but that's like this one. Say like this. This one is sold down. You don't do no more.
But if it's there, if you can take it out, you take it out or you continue to
You
fast?
continue sold down. Then you don't take it no more.
And your fasting is good?
It's still good.
Okay, let's go over there. Now, in here, basically, in a society, we all are students. If someone come ask this question, if I put my plates, my food on the table, I'm ready to eat it, or I start eating it, and I'm hungry, I have to eat, and they call the azan, what do? I will tell you, leave it. I will tell you, leave it. Or you have a bottle of water in your mouth, you drinking it, I will ask you to stop completely. I stop there, I don't give you dalil, I don't explain nothing. Because we know each other. Right? Why? I remember one time in Ivory Coast, right? You know, when you young, we used to have a group, and everyone we dispatch. You go to this neighborhood masjid, you go to 115 masjid, you go to 116, because we're trying to find out which imam is faster. Then when everybody come, they will say, my imam was good. It's all kulu in and the next morning we all go there. But guess what? One day Imam was giving speech. I'm not saying he make a mistake. He said a sunnah. He said, do you want this evening Taraweeh prayer is not a wajib. If you want, you pray. If you want, leave it. We all like, huh? We never went to the masjid again. Because for us, we were thinking it's a wajib. So, Imam speak the truth, but to the wrong person. Because we're not ready to, we was going one hand. Right? It's supposed to say, okay, it's a wajib come. In Islam, sometimes that's allowed. So in this case, if someone asks me, I will tell you, leave it completely. Because our community, I don't know how to say in English, I'm not bombantili kachakwa. Even if I say I care, I will see, I will have fagiru prophet, lebola ta dumni ke okosas kukabedaka. You will not understand what you're trying to say. In here, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says here, if one of you have a food and azan is called, he say, don't leave your food until you finish eating. So now, if you say this one here, me and you, let's be honest, even after Fajr we're going to eat. Even after Fajr we're going to eat. He says sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Abu Huraira narrated from him, إذا سمع أحدكم النداء, if one of you heard the azan, والإناء على يده, and the food meal is in your hand, فلا يدعه, don't leave it, حتى يقضي حاجته منه, until you finish doing with this food meal what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do, you put in the garbage? Eid, right? Okay. والحديث صحيح أخرجه أبو داود صحيح Sunan Abi Dawud. But this applies to someone who always on the time, but only he made a mistake one day or he get up late and he definitely have to eat. He's rushing to do that and azan is called. And if you don't eat, it might cause him problem at the daytime. This is him. But if you say eat again, don't you see the plate that you have? That's too much, my brother. Come on, take a few spoons and leave it. You're not gonna sit and take your time. Hey, nambana, you know me now. Hey, this doesn't count because we need to understand hadith. We need to understand the hadith. Don't say, okay, I'm allowed to go away. You're gonna finish premier now and you're gonna ask for second night again. No, that doesn't count. This Islam is easy. Allah is trying to make it easy for us because look, if you're thirsty, when someone is thirsty in the desert and you need a water, right? I know it's difficult, but most difficult is someone to give him water. By the time you try to put in your mouth, you push it and water fell. You can drink it no more. So Allah is trying to show mercy to us because you have it, you already smell it, right? Just take a few spoons and let it go. Or you have water in your mouth, you drinking it, as-salatu khairum minan nawm, hurry up and finish it and put it down. But in this community, if you say that, you're gonna have a problem. When they ask you, say no, leave it, don't eat it. Let's be honest. Because our people, they're not ready. They're not ready for Allah at all. When they ask you, say leave it. When they say Allah, even the one your mouth spell it. Then they will understand. But if you say yes, they will say even after Fajr you can eat your meal. There's a proof for it, but you have to know who you are speaking to. We ask Allah to guide us. Try your best to be on the time when the mistake or error come, and we will understand that inshaAllah ta'ala. So the best time to eat the suhoor or to get the blessing of the suhoor is the when anytime you get close to the Fajr time and you get more rewards. As we say, don't eat 2 or 1 or 2 o'clock saying, okay, I'm gonna eat my suhoor now, then I don't have to eat now. You eat a dinner, that's not a suhoor. When is the Fajr time? Right before the Fajr time, if you can, just wake up and drink a little bit of water, or you do the sunnah as a date. As he says, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, na'am, suhoor al-mu'min at-tamr. Suhoor of the mu'min is a date. So let's try to make sure we eat the suhoor. It is a blessing for us. It's difficult to wake up at that time, but let's try it. And when azan, once the azan is called, please make sure you drop the water or you leave the food and you wait for tomorrow. If you continue to eat it, your fasting is now good no more. Muhammad, you understand?
You know,
Don't.
how about if you have to take some medicine and then they say as-salatu khairum minan nawm? You take the medicine or you just do the medicine?
Why you don't put your time, your watch on time? You know before you go to bed you gotta take a medicine, right? if it's you know, sometimes the time catch you. If it's there, you definitely have to take it. They say salat khairum minan nawm, you take it quickly and you go. But that doesn't have to be an habit for you. No, otherwise it's not gonna come. Yeah, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Baqarah, He's not going to judge you for something that you don't do in the purpose. But after trying your best too, you have to try your best. You know, you can be sleeping and say, okay, anyway, I got to take my medicine. So, you know. Ya akhi, fadal. Yes.
I have a question. My question is like when they, you heard Allah Akbar before the Salat.